Now, I probably know what you're thinking right now. What earth is this video? Well, yeah, I wanted to try something a little bit different, have a little bit of fun today, because I know a lot of the videos on this channel are a little bit more serious nowadays. We talk about a bit more important subjects than being silly on games, but I like to be silly on games sometimes, and we're going back to the good old days of the channel where I just messed around and did whatever on some games. So today, I'm going to be driving some old Formula 1 cars on a Rallycross track. I mean, it just can't go well, can it, to be perfectly honest? So, we're using the game Project Cars 2. I recently re-downloaded it. If you're a long-time subscriber of the channel, you remember I used to do a long career mode on this series, but then I haven't really touched it much since. But we're going back today, and we're at the Knock Hill Rallycross circuit in 1960s Formula 1 cars, and I'm in the Lotus on the right-hand side of the screen. The one that's got a terrible start, you can tell it's me. So down to the first corner here. What are we going to do? Because we're on sort of, I guess, all-terrain tyres. I'm not really sure how it works. But these are the tyres that actually use in the Formula 1 of the time. I think they are, to be perfectly honest. They're near enough road tyres of the time, and maybe a little bit better. But they looked pretty stock tyres, and yeah, at this point we already got stuck up in a bit of a mess. Old Rallycross drivers, I mean, what are they doing? Seriously, they're all over the place. But we're not doing too great here. We're battling for last place, but we got past that guy, and now we've got Stefan in this blue one to get past here. Now, oh my goodness, he's lost it. He's thrown it into the barriers. He was like, not to... What is he doing in the background there? Anyway, we're looking for a move down the inside. We've locked up all the tyres, and oh, whoa, a little bit of a weird tyre-to-tyre thing in Project Cars, but then I'm just terrible on the exit of that corner, and he's got past me straight away, of course. So, unbelievably, I'm back down to 4th position here. Absolutely tragic. So, on to the next lap of the race here, into the first corner. Each lap was just a brand new adventure. It was just hilarious. It was great fun. So, once again, locking up like crazy. You can see there's a bit more of a tarmacked area on the inside of the corner, but then it goes back into the loose stuff once again. So, it's important to try and get that first sequence right so that you can hit that tarmac part, because if you're wide and you're into the dirt and then the gravel, yeah, you're going to be losing a lot of time there. I don't know why I'm taking this so seriously. I'm driving Formula 1 cars around a Rallycross track. This isn't legit, but it's just funny. It is just funny. So I've gained a position there, and I throw it in here. This is the corner I was struggling with most. You'll see on most laps I end up going a bit wide and touching the grass on the outside, but around the last proper corner, we're now... Oh, there's a tyre. Well, okay, well, whoa, it's trying to mind of it. That tyre, I don't know what it was doing there. It was all over the place. Nonetheless, we're into the podium positions now, which is good, and now we're going to try and close down the leading two, and oh, I've flung a tyre millions of miles away, and we've cut the inside of the corner there. I mean, even when there's tarmac there, I'm still trying to cut the corner. I mean, what am I trying to do here, to be perfectly honest? But into the rutted section, this is a really rough bit of the track, and the onboard of the car was just flying about all over the place. I just pinned the throttle and hoped it stuck, really, and I think that's where I was gaining my time on the AI. So the AI were, I think, on 100%, so that's what I normally play on in this game, and yeah, they were a little bit slower than expected. But we're behind this green one now once again. I don't think any of these are Lotuses. I could be wrong. It's hard to tell really, because I'm running the official Lotus livery. I'm not sure whether all of the rest of them are just Lotuses with a different paint scheme. I feel like they look slightly different, but I could be completely wrong. They might just be Lotuses with a different paint scheme. So I'm trying to go on the outside here. I'm going to send it around the outside. No, because I get stuck on the dirt or the gravel or whatever. I think it's mud, isn't it? I think it's mud. Trying to go on the outside there. Not working out one bit. So once again, we've lost a bit of time there, and we're trying to floor it to get back that position. But as I said, this is the part of the track where the AI were definitely slower, so we were managing there to get a few positions there, and we've got past them. And even though we're sliding around all over the place, oh my goodness, what's going on here? And I decided to do the Joker lap this time by. So in Rallycross, you have to do a Joker lap each time, and the Joker lap is basically just the sort of last proper corner at Knock Hill. If you watch the British Touring Cars or similar series, you'll know that that's the last proper corner at Knock Hill, and they obviously don't use the Rallycross circuit. But now that's lost me a couple of positions, so I think you have to do Joker Lap once, but I'm not even sure they bothered doing it in this. I'm not going to lie, I completely lost track of what was going on in this race later on, but I did the Joker Lap, so I know I'm in the right. And oh my goodness, I've absolutely gone very sideways there, and we've had to cut across the inside of the grass. That wasn't particularly great, but we're in 5th position right now. I don't know whether anyone else has done a Joker Lap. I I feel like somebody did one at some point. I definitely remember someone doing someone at some point, but then I just don't know who it was. I don't know whether they all did it. A little bit of a friendly budge there, and oh, he's gone a bit sideways there. And I think, is he going to keep it the right direction? He's got the longest tank slapper of all time, and I've slightly locked up here. I've gone really wide, which is going to pretend that that's part of the Rallycross grass section, and that I just wasn't being completely stupid there. So, as another position gained as we fly across the finish line, start-finish line, and down to the first corner once again. On the brakes, you can see how much this car pitches up and down when you slam on the brakes. And I've gone wide once again. I mean, this is typical. But to be fair, I guess that's sort of the apex curve on the inside there. That's the grass. That's kind of what you want to hit. I guess. I don't really know what I'm talking about. It's Rallycross. I love the sport Rallycross, but I don't really know what's going on. It's just absolutely insane. Whenever I watch it, I'm like, just these guys are mental. These guys are absolutely mental. And I've been to quite a few rounds, actually. I've been to the British Rallycross. Oh. I swear they do that in Rallycross. Oh, no, it's NASCAR, isn't it? That's where they just take people out. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, I've been to a couple of real-life Rallycross events, so I feel like I kind of know what I'm seeing. But then they're Formula 1 cars, not Rallycross cars, so that completely invalidates it. So, down to the first corner once again. After we've punted about half the field off, we're back into the podium position, so all is good here. But all was not good, because my engine was overheating. I'm not sure what this camera view is. The cameraman's sort of like, I'm just going to hold this position, which is completely irrelevant. And, you know, it's supposed to be focusing on me, mate. I'm the star attraction in my Lotus. So, going around the outside there of LaCour, was that? I think LaCour. Yeah, I think so. It's too small on my screen, I can't really make it out. Got Casey in the lead of this one. Come on, I've got to close him down. But you can see all the dirt and that all over my car here. It's not particularly like in these conditions, and understandably this car was not made for these sort of races, but it's kind of funny. So if you've got Project Cars 2 and you've never thought about doing this, I mean, they surely did this for a reason. They surely realised people were going to do silly things like this when they got the game. And believe me, I did try with the modern day Formula 1 car. Oh, that's not the right line. But yeah, I did try modern day Formula 1 cars, and oh my goodness, it was nearly impossible to keep the car on the road. But that's why I had to go something a little bit slower, so that's why we went for the classic Formula 1 cars. But, you know, I can still put Formula 1 in the title, so that's all good. So, trying to go on the outside of Casey. Come on, send it, lad. Oh, he's half spun it by himself there. He put down the traction a little bit too far, and we're into the lead of my fictional Rallycross Formula 1 race. So now around the last corner. Well, sort of. I don't even know whether you call that the last corner, because I've just cut all of it. But anyway, up to the start-finish line. I'm not even sure how many laps to go, to be perfectly honest. I'm completely lost in the whole thing, but I really have no idea if anyone's done any sort of joker lap. And oh, that is, what is he doing? I've gone way off, and this cameraman is he doing his job? I mean, what's happening here? This cameraman's, I mean, you're supposed to be focusing on me, mate, and I'm somewhere on the right, I think. I'm not really sure. I mean, I can hear myself driving off behind this camera, and this cameraman's like, no, I don't want to cut away. Okay, so we've lost the position. Okay, that's understandable. So, I'm not sure what that was all about, but Project Cars has caught up, and I'm in second position once again. So, let's see. Oh, bit of a smash. Oh, bad. I think this is actually the last lap of the race as well now. Well, actually, no, I think it might be the penultimate lap of the race. As we're trying to go down the inside. Oh, locking up all tyres. Trying to get past him. It didn't work. Come on. Fly, lad. Oh, my goodness. This is just so funny to watch back. I mean, believe me, it was intense driving, because my arms were aching with the force feedback. Just all over the place. But just watching this back is just quite hilarious, really. And I think I've locked it up. But this cameraman doesn't want to give up his shot once again. He doesn't know what's going on. There you go. Cut away. There we go. Good stuff. Right, okay, so closing down here. Am I going to go for the lead? Round the outside. I think this is now the last lap of this race. So it looks like we're taking the lead of my fictional Rallycross Formula 1 Grand Prix of Knock Hill. And we're going to the last corner. No, no. What's he doing? He sent it like through the joker lap, and then he's cutting off the joker lap. What's going to happen? Who's going to win this race? Last corner. No, no. Oh, no. He's absolutely thrown it away. And he's not even going to get... Oh, he is going to get a podium. Just about. He's just about to get a podium. Oh, dearie me. Dearie, dearie me. That was just so funny. That was so funny. I really enjoyed that. Something a little bit different, I realise. I know that I'm either doing sort of a serious topic video or doing sort of an F1 2005 career mode, which is supposed to be serious, even though Jordan's doing good in it. So, yeah, take that for what you will. But that is pretty much it for this one. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy the video. I really enjoyed making this one. So let me know if you'd like to see, not in all the time, but if you'd like to see a silly video now and again, just on a random game doing something a little bit fun, or not, a random racing game doing something funny, let me know in the comment section down below. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Check out the videos on the screen right now. Subscribe to my second channel if you haven't already. That's on the screen. Click like, all the other promo stuff, do that. I'm terrible at all that. But anyway, yeah, thanks for watching, guys. See you all around soon. It's been AlexZAfRo. Goodbye.